What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. This is serious. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are Lit 13, man. Turn. Today, 12 day. Just hitting outside Big Crip in the gang. Just hitting outside Big Crip. Hey, man, say, man, free Palestine, free Congo, Russia, do your thing, and take stand the fuck up. Each day is a new day to be a better version of yourself. Never let somebody bring you down, always fight back. Never let somebody tell you who you are, but also never put yourself in a position you don't belong. Let's stay humble. Let's get on the revolution, on this movement. Keep Yahweh first, man. Keep God first, man. And let's get on this fight, man. Come to the Black Hebrew Israelites. As a real Jew, let's get into it. Alright. Boom. Today, tomorrow day. Just hitting outside Big Crip in the gang. Just hitting outside Big Crip shit. Alright, gang. So we got motherfucking Blueface, bro. Blueface. It's been wild for Blueface, man. But his mama has slipped up and said that Blueface is free. Is Blueface free from the pokey? You know what I'm saying? We got some videos to see about what's he been going through, man, and how he been going through it. I don't know what's going on with Blueface, man. Blueface been wilding lately. You know what I'm saying? He been locked up, but he been going crazy in that jail, man. His mama been speaking on it. His mama speaking on it, and we watched the videos about it. So hope y'all enjoy these videos. Let's get into it. Hey man, say man, is my boy Blueface free from at the cribbo? Let's see what his mama Klarissa got to say.
Klarissa speaks on Blueface possibly being released from jail.
He got more tattoos on his face? Come on, Blueface, what we doing?
Okay, girl,
like
thank
a doodle
you.
Bob in this bitch.
But you better go follow Blueface now. Come on now. You got to be following Blue, and you got to be following Callie.
What you gotta talk about?
My nephew is blocked. Out of there. You feel me? Out of there. Till he learns some respect. Out of there. We work too hard for this shit. We done had our asses kicked and our eyes black. Please.
I mean, he could go try a new account.
Out of there. Y'all should not even be following nobody playing with none of us. Honestly, because y'all done seen us go through holy hell. All of us. On this damn internet. Some people
y'all been
lost
causing
their
it though.
husbands. Callie lost a whole marriage behind that shit. What you talking about? Be jumping on this ship now. This ship done sailed, baby. People done lost stuff over here. For y'all to even be letting new people play with us. People done lost relationships.
A lot of times I would think her mom be yapping.
With family members, like, it's not even y'all not even doing a justice to the people that done fought and rode and fought, and here come these crazy people acting like they know us. Ouch. No ma'am, we will not. Let them get it out the mud, honey, how they got it, how we got it out the mud. Child, please.
I think I'll be yapping half the time.
1 week, me, Blue, and Callie had black eyes. I know you lying. I know you lying, honey. Sisters over there fighting with each other. Sisters that done grew up and helped raise each other. People didn't put in too much on this for y'all to just be letting anybody pull up with a word. Okay? Handing out passes. You can't follow me in them. Ain't no way, no hell, no how. I done already blocked like 30 people, but I had these kids. But baby, when they go home, I'm gonna be after that ass. Cause how the hell y'all gonna be? Now I let y'all let Jonathan Daddy in. Didn't I let y'all let Jonathan Daddy in? I let y'all let his daddy in. That's about far as it go down the family line, okay? You will not be taking in the aunties and the sisters and the people at the welfare office that they done. Hell no, baby. They did not put in on this. Ain't lost nothing. Just gonna jump on the ship. How you just gonna jump on the ship onto the circus? Ain't filled out now application. Now you know Krishan got you up to get on this page. You know you got to be invited, hand selected by hand, literally. Okay, you have to literally be accepted into this program. Okay, ain't nobody just jumping on this dang on boat like they know us. We've been out. We've been out for the last 3 years. We about to be like the American Civil War. In a minute, we about to be peace treaties. Now you want to jump in here with your 2 cents? You don't take your bald-headed ass somewhere and sit down, Geechee. Girl, with all them damn gums looking like we don't know who your daddy is, if you don't go sit somewhere in the closet, you not about to play on my kids' time. You did not put in on this, sis. You did not put in on this. You did not put in on this.
I mean, the most person who know about Blueface is his mama.
Ain't been to one court date, okay? Ain't said one prayer. You gonna jump over here, and I took your son and got him baptized. You see what I'm saying? They ain't grateful for nothing. They ain't grateful for nothing. I dipped him in that water, okay? I covered and sealed your baby. Come on now. You ain't put in on this baby. Just jump in. Just double dutch your wing, and y'all just letting anybody in.
I mean, y'all let anybody in.
Y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. They infiltrate. They don't about none of us. Them is infiltrators. Ain't came to do or say nothing.
Bro, you don't let Krishan beat the fuck out of your own son.
Talking about she taking up for her mama. I've been calling your mama a goddamn ever since I was 12 years old. Now you want to take up for her? Girl, bye.
Be sure to like, comment, and
y'all
subscribe.
think Blueface free?
Girl, ain't did nothing, okay? Ain't did a goddamn thing at all for these kids or for my kids. Now all of a sudden you know us. And we've been over here with black eyes. Ain't nobody said nothing. Now y'all just gonna let anybody in the circus? Just cause Blue home, y'all just letting anybody in?
So he home.
What? Just cause Blue home, y'all just letting anybody in?
Huh.
They ain't got nan receipt.
Is he
They
home?
ain't finna pop up with nan receipt, okay? They ain't even got a picture with my child. Okay, so
The
we can
Blueface at the
relax
cribbo?
just a little bit. Should I put the bonnet on or? Okay, I can see what y'all talking about now. Ooh, Lord Jesus.
I mean, that'd be lit if Blueface at the
I
crib.
don't care. You real. You say your truth, and I love it. Girl, that's what I am gonna do. Girl, they over there putting time. I'm about to go live at this time. Girl.
I need gas.
Girl. Who gave you the audacity? Y'all did. Just looking for anybody. Y'all did the same thing with Jonathan Daddy, and now y'all so discouraged. Well, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be even more discouraged letting people in that we don't even know.
His dad wasn't having it.
Okay, I ain't never been to that lady house. Probably not ever. I've never ever been to her house. And if I have, I do not remember. It might have been once or twice in my lifetime. And I don't remember, okay? I'm just giving it the benefit of the doubt. Y'all did the same thing with Jonathan Daddy. Now y'all just disappointed. Child, I just laugh at y'all.
Man, Blueface tucked up in the back somewhere.
What color is Journey's car seat? Now, why would you want to know what color the car seat is, baby? Klarissa, give me tips on how you grew your hair out. I left it in this weave, whatever, for the whole time. That's all these people doing is just leaving them wigs and weaves on. And see, I've been pressing this hard, but I really try not to press it that much. But I put a concoction together also to get it to grow back, because every time one of my kids go to jail, it fall out real bad. So I put a concoction together. I will share that with y'all when I get some time.
You might as well be bald at this point. Shit.
Is this a new Frank page? Hold on. All the Frank pages gotta go. I thought Instagram blocks them all.
The meantime, Blueface went to jail. Shit.
Any other accounts?
I know she got other kids. 3. She should be bald as a motherfucker.
Krishan changed her name
looking
to
like
Krishan
Pinhead.
Porter. See, they take the whole glory and the whole fun out of being a wife. Like, I would never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever give Mr. Sappho the benefit of any doubt of saying his name on the last end of my name without any of the wedding benefits, certificates, any of that. Like, there's absolutely no way I would rob myself out of the beauty of being someone's wife by claiming it preordained. Like, you got to stand in front of the pastor. You got to sign them documents. I get half your shit or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just out here just so whole and happy to be somebody's wife so nobody else can. I'm going to hurry up and do it before she do it. Like, girl, marriage is so much more than that, y'all. Marriage is the most beautiful, beautiful thing in the world. It's almost as beautiful as giving birth to a child.
That's for females. That's female shit,
when a
though.
man
You know
gets down and he really wants you to be his wife, and not for no other reasons other than being his wife. Not because this person ain't paying their bills, not because this person is, not because this person is being nice to me and that person ain't being nice to me, not because this person running off with the baddies check and this person ain't. Like, a wife is so much more, people. It's so much more. It's so much more. When I tell you, and I'm not gonna lie, I did it 3 times. Each time I felt like a princess. You are supposed to feel like you met God. Like, when you get married on your wedding day, you're supposed to melt in his arms like you met God. Literally.
You got
That's
3
when God gives you your husband.
marriages.
And he's your husband and you take his name. You don't just flaunt that shit around. You anticipate that day, and that the pastor joining you as one.
3 marriages.
One. Marriage is not something you just say.
3 marriages.
Y'all, do y'all understand that?
What are you talking about?
God made husbands for wives.
That is true.
Wives for husbands.
But 3 marriages.
So if you don't get one, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what the Bible say. If you don't end up with one. You know what I'm saying? All these women.
It says in the Bible that says you better not even get married in the first place.
No husband, but that's what God wanted for you. When he created the heavens and the earth, he made man for a woman and a woman for a man. He put somebody out here for everybody. But if you're a disloyal, disgruntled, just selfish, obnoxious.
And it says in the Bible that you shouldn't get married if you're not meant to get married.
There's not one for you. A wife is supposed to surrender herself to her husband like he's God. That's what a wife is. Is there any wives in here? Is there any privileged women in here who have met their husband and know what I'm talking about? What I'm talking about. Like, girl, if you have not met him and you have not been blessed to have one, you need to really think about changing your ways and just roaming through life, sleeping with this guy and that guy. I don't know where I'm going with this, but somebody need this. It's you. It is you. Because God made a man for you. And if he is not here and you do not have one, and he do not have a job, and he do not have medical benefits, and you can't go get your dentures and your mouth clean, and your ass clean and checked and prepped and all of that, then I don't know what to tell you, babe. It's you. Because God put someone here for you. Work on yourself. I had to work on myself.
That's true.
All 3 times. You have to literally lose a piece of yourself all 3 times and humble yourself.
That's facts.
Married 17 years. Okay, here we go. Almost 17 years. Back to back. You see them 7s? 22 years. 17 years. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know what that day was like. Because they over here just throwing them around like, like, girl, I am not giving up my father's name for nobody unless he earns it. I'm not about to put I still got trouble taking the Harvey off. Okay? I still have trouble taking the Harvey off. Girl. 26 years, 20 years. Okay, it's a house full of women following on my page. That's what I'm talking about. 37 years, 27 years. Oh, okay. That's why y'all over here, because we here. Okay, we here. We here. Okay, so I ain't crazy. We here. Tell them what it is, what that day is like. I got married in 1992. I bet we ain't gonna find no men in here.
Hell no.
Your last name is Harvey, though. My last name is Sappho, baby. My last name is Sappho. My bank account says Sappho. Okay? My bank account says Sappho. Who controlling Blue Page? Bodine? Is she really devoted to her Christ? I hope she encourages him to get closer to God also. I done seen her go to church a whole bunch of times, but I ain't never seen her get him to go.
Damn.
And he grew up in church, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't go to church like that because I feel like it's a whitewashed. I feel like churches these days be whitewashed.
Thank you.
The churches inside of you.
It is never going to be a competition, baby. Marriage, if you go into marriage for competition, you're already comped out.
Yeah, you already failed.
When you get married, it ain't supposed to have nothing to do with no one else.
Yeah, that's facts.
How come your verified page says Harvey? It says Harvey Sappho. Because in California, I'm a Harvey, and in Ohio, I'm a Sappho. But on my bank account, I'm always a Sappho. On all my medical, all my dental is Sappho. My daddy's last name is Harvey. It's a long story. They don't know how he is doing in jail. We seen him in jail on just a few days ago. He looks great. He looked, other than the tattoos. What the heck Blue got on his face? Child, I don't know.
He like doodle bob in that bitch.
I could not tell you what is going on with my baby right now, honey.
That is insane. True.
Honey, if they married, it is of God. Women and men supposed to be married in God's eyes. Right. It is just not well, we married. No, you gotta, especially in California. So I don't know. Blue could be going to church in jail. Oh, that would be such a blessing.
Looking at it.
But if Blue was going to church, he would definitely have not written on his face because Blue is so in tuned that when he's in church. So I'm gonna beg to differ on that.
I don't know,
He would not have
man.
written on his face.
Blueface looking wild in a bit.
I ain't blaming.
I can't wait to
nobody.
Blueface drop that
That's a
motherfucking man. That's
grown-ass
gonna be
man
crazy
writing on
as hell.
doing arts and crafts on his own face.
Bruh, we don't know what the fuck he doing. Like he probably drawing a maze on his bitch.
But what I can tell you is Jaden said she wasn't with it. So
Like he trying to draw a maze on his motherfucking face. He said go big or go home with the tattoos. Shit, fuck it.
if they married, that's them. If they married, that they won, and that's what it is. And that's what you would all have to respect it as.
Blueface wild in a bit.
Y'all just letting anybody in.
Shout out to Klarissa, man.
A long time ago, Blueface seemed like he had the potential to be a big star in hip-hop. With natural charisma and a distinctive flow, he could have had it all. But instead, he made every possible wrong decision, and now it's catching up to him. Blueface's career is on life support, and many wonder how a man who has garnered hundreds of millions of dollars
I thought he
from
could do it, man.
bars to being placed behind them and having no choice
That
but to
lawsuit is
abandon
crazy,
his
though.
kids, family, friends, and fans in the process. You'll see that Blueface could have easily prevented his downfall from happening. It's your boy Luesta, and this is why Blueface deserves his failure. To explain what has went so wrong for Blue, it's not so much about what he's done. Because by now, his patterns of behavior have been covered so extensively in other videos, including the ones on this channel, that you would be better off checking on your own time. So instead of listing every time that he had drama with a girl, or added another rapper to his long list of victims, we should focus on how
I
his
feel like he
overall
just-
behavior got
how
him
you
to where
fumble
he is now,
millions
which is
upon
in
millions
prison,
upon
with the
millions of
public
dollars?
caring less about what he has to say
How you
than
fumble
ever
that?
before. But first, let's establish where he's at. Right now, Blueface is in jail after violating his probation in connection with the 2021 assault of a security guard at a North Hollywood lounge. While exiting the venue later around 4 a.m., Trailer made a joke about how Blueface had been talking to a few women in a cheap vehicle, said an initial report on the warrant. A group of men he believed to be part of Porter's entourage then struck Trailer multiple times. Surveillance footage from the strip club also showed Trailer being beaten and attempted to leave his truck when Porter allegedly produced a firearm and fired at least 2 times at the vehicle. According to the victim, the whole situation came about as part of a massive misunderstanding, with Blueface acting more like a local thug as opposed to a former platinum-selling artist.
A guy hit me. I said, all right, I'm about to beat your ass. I
Oh,
put up my
yeah.
pants. I got ready to fight.
So this
Next thing
little
I know,
guy?
I'm getting jumped. And honestly, it all started because of a shirt I had on. I just had on a Playboy Bunny shirt. That's how all of this started. They thought I was from a rival gang or something.
He was a
press me,
fan.
Didn't do any of that, you know what I mean, inside the club or
He
even
snitched
outside
on that
the club.
nigga.
Just hit me. I guess he had said some slurs to me, but since I don't gang bang, I didn't pick him up. You know what I mean? I'm just walking in my car.
Alongside the incident causing Blue to catch charges
He hit
that
his
put
car,
him
right?
behind bars, the whole scenario has also torn his family apart. Due to their own respective criminal activity, Blueface and Christian have basically abandoned their own child, Christian Jr., spending his first birthday without the presence of either parent. Instead, leaving it up to Blueface's dad to throw the kid a birthday party. That same man openly wept on IG Live after seeing how it played out.
Good afternoon, y'all. Y'all probably tell the results from where I left. They gave me 4 years.
Sentenced to almost half a decade behind bars, Blue's life is now on hold, and so too are the revenue streams that allowed him to monetize all of his bad behavior. So those left behind, such as his first baby mama, Jaden Alexis, are having to pick up the slack.
And don't ever disrespect that, thinking that I'm fucking happy about it. No, why would I ever be happy that my baby daddy's locked up? Why would I ever be happy that my kids are gonna not have their dad for another year or this or that? Like, why do you think I would be happy about that? And don't piss me off. Yeah, I'm gonna be mad and I'm gonna address it because you're pissing me off.
Meanwhile, his enemies are
Bro,
savoring
she's so
the sentence he's
wishy-washy.
been hit with, but no
I
one
can't
is
stand no
celebrating
wishy-washy
quite
bitch.
like Soulja Boy.
I told you was a bitch. I sent you the address to catch a fade, posted it on the internet. The police pulled up. You had the homies running with blowers in the hood. You made the hood hot. You did some internet shit. Your ass belong in jail again. In your ass. In your.
Insane.
You want to speak on my motherfucking son? You want to talk crazy about my son? So your son, your baby mama. She looked just like you. Now she in jail for 8 years. Your dumb ass got 4 years. I told your stupid ass when we was on the live, stop banging and acting like you from a hood. You was not from the hood. You was a bitch. And the police was watching us.
Blueface has encountered nothing but problems recently, and
are you older than 18?
And as a result, he is regarded as someone who had the capacity to win only in the past tense. And to understand how he's reached a point where his failure was nothing but his own doing, there has to be an understanding of how far he strayed from the mindset he had when he first popped off. Way back at the beginning of his career, Blueface had the world on a platter. Tracks like Bleed It and Thotiana basically took him directly from obscurity into the mainstream. And in those days, the former Crips had a real business and knew exactly what to do to avoid falling off.
I be making the right business decisions as far as like who keep going up. Like I hadn't had dick pics leaked, man. I ain't had motherfucking. I was going to the high schools. I was performing. I was just putting it all up there so you could see what's really going on and shit. The movement just started. Feel me forming. Yeah, I just been making the best business decisions. Hey man, you see this motherfucking phone? This motherfucker do not stop ringing. Man, I ain't got no free time, man. I'm tired of looking at this motherfucker.
Within a year of stating that he would keep it all about the music, Blueface would be actively selling content of himself on OF. All the while, moving beyond grassroots performances in high schools to instead engaging in reality TV, like his online show.
I wonder how much money he made off that.
And if you want to trace where things started to go south, both personally and professionally, it's definitely all when his focus started shifting away from music. The OF stuff was initially just meant to be a little side hustle, leaving music as his main focus.
The performances was like
he went to a reality TV show.
Being an artist, so like that's why I was telling you I kind of like lost my little drive for it at the time. Yeah. And I kind of picked up new hustles, and it's a good thing and a bad thing.
What about Blueface the artist? You know,
it made a lot of money on though, but damn, at what risk?
As far as like music, when you say you kind of lost, you know, but it appears that you back in swing with.
Yeah. I kind of like I guess I've been rapping better than ever, so they say. So it kind of like me taking that time off gave me some time to like get inspired and do fly shit and write it down.
But the post-COVID second wind that he spoke about during the interview with Big Boy didn't happen, even if he insisted that he hadn't fallen off.
I don't think I fell off. I think I may be more stagnated. Like maybe I'm where I stopped at. And you know, to people that might be there, they might think that's falling off. But as you can see, the streams are not, you know, nothing has changed.
But rather than continuing to feed his fans with new music, Blue would become inconsistent, dropping loose singles and never following up on his 2020 debut album, Find the Beat. And when it comes to this, there's no one for him to blame other than himself. Because if he only devoted as much time or energy to his music as he did to profiting off baby mama drama, then he could be in a very different position, and would have also avoided most of the hip-hop listenership thinking that he's a terrible human being. By now, you probably know who Christian is, the first winner of Blue's reality show. The two would have a majorly turbulent relationship, which has led to public scuffles, scandals, paternity suits, and even TV camera crews following them around their infamous Zeus network. From the outset of their relationship, the whole circus which surrounded them served to keep his name in the news cycle, while arguably delegitimizing him as an MC once and for all.
Since these two linked up, it's completely destroyed this man's image, his career, his brand, his everything. Which I don't want to lay that at the feet of
can't have no dangerous ass
bitch
like
Yoko Ono the guy or anything like that. Which I'm not sure how you can Yoko Ono one man, but she essentially separated him from his music career. However, that seems to be something that Blueface is completely fine with. Every step of the way, he seems to have been completely on board with the chaos going on in this relationship, and with constantly putting it out there on social media as if he's living in this non-stop trash reality show.
It became abundantly clear where Blueface's career was heading. The minute that things went in this direction, he was no longer telling his story through music. It was just happening in front of everyone's eyes, and often in gruesome detail.
The past several years, since these two have gotten together, I'm constantly seeing one or both of them trending, and it's never for music. One of them is hitting the other. One of them is hitting the other again. Blueface takes some glass to the head. I've seen video footage of this woman vacuuming glass out of this man's scalp. Apparently also at one point she fessed up to breaking into his house and like writing on his wall in blood. And that's just a handful of highlights that I feel okay subjecting you guys to. I hate this, and simultaneously I don't know why I know more about it than I should.
And suddenly there was no more talk of what he was releasing. Instead, there was endless coverage of what he and his girlfriend were getting involved in. As a result, the music, which was once his main focus, faded into insignificance.
There was just so much insanity happening between the both of them at any given moment on any given week, and I guess in a way it's kind of understanding that Blueface Blueface hasn't dropped a full-length project or mixtape since 2020 because maintaining this bullshit clout drama empire has to be more time-consuming than being a rapper.
Now, love is complicated, but at this point, there's no denying that they both should have heeded the signs that things weren't working. Unless they figured that it was more possible
Do we get the gun or
the drama going, because clearly they weren't willing to take any advice.
What set you guys off the fight? And why you guys are willing to fight anybody? Is it love that makes you feel this? You like when she beats on you?
This is like, I feel like when people feel too,
you like it.
like
Nah,
opinionated.
it's kind of weird,
What are you
honestly.
talking to me about me?
Tell me about that. How's it weird?
Like a weird situation to be in, because it's like, and you want to fight, but it's like, I don't know.
Me and my wife stopped
It's
fighting.
never worth it.
Every time that they had a crazy incident, like the time that Christian was thrown out of No Jumper Studios while crying for Blue, the numbers were crazy.
Yeah, that was wild. She was drunker than a bitch. Bitch on that the sucky. Casamigos. Get that bitch a straight jacket. You hurt my boobs.
So suddenly, every little bit of their life,
Grabbing
right
all on
down
them
to the
boobs.
disputes over the laundry, got broadcasted.
Look at this shit, yo. Look at this shit. I
Damn.
done told this hoe to do the goddamn laundry for about a month now. Yeah, I tell her it's not that hard, baby. Look, if you separate the clothes every day,
All you gotta do is throw that bitch in the washing machine and get it up.
it'll be less.
But in a dark window into what was really going on,
Y'all need a
Christian,
maid,
who was
though. Y'all
often
both
painted
making
as
money,
villain rather than victim, responded by claiming that being with Blue meant she was too drained to do anything.
Who wanna fucking clean up after?
I get it. But y'all both make money on. Why y'all just about
Some people
me?
were firmly on her
A
side,
housekeeper.
claiming that Blueface is as manipulative
Oh,
as
they
they
gonna steal
come.
from
I
y'all
find it
asses.
crazy how he actually thinks he's not the one that caused this. Way before him, I'm sure she wasn't even drinking, but as soon as he came into the picture, that's when shit got real. He definitely preyed on those things and took advantage.
He said
While
the line,
Christian
he
was
said the
just
line,
one
like
pawn
that.
in this whole soap opera, you also had Jaden and Alexis, his former baby mother and professional studio
Beetlejuice.
lookalike. By unrepentantly cheating on everyone
That's
in the
Beetlejuice and
situation,
Tweety Bird.
Blueface pitted the two against each other. In the process, kicking off a rap career for Jaden that's arguably more successful than his at
That's
the moment.
Beetlejuice.
You're always a cheater.
And
Like,
that
you're
on
always
Tweety
a
Bird.
person that's promiscuous. Where did the promiscuity, like, where did the need to just sleep with a bunch of people? Was it your community? Was it lack of having that father figure in the household? Or do you had a father? I don't know. Because last time you were here, you really didn't answer shit. It was a lot of stuff going on.
Jason, they just want me, man. Look, you feel me? I'm one man. I can't turn down everybody, Jason. You feel me?
But it seems like sometimes you don't turn down anybody.
He might not have he's not gonna have a ride home if he keeps talking.
You gonna disrespect me like that, Jason?
Okay. So
I
you're
turned down plenty of women, Jason.
At one point, Jaden even walked in on Christian and Blueface in an intimate moment.
wait. So you
Damn.
open the I have you here. You open the door, and what's happening? Just give us a visual.
They on the bed, and he just looked like a goofball. Like, he just looks like a deer in headlights. Like, and I'm just like, what's good? That's when, that's like the whole situation.
Why don't
She
you
went
do a
on Shade Room, like,
threesome?
she did this and she did that, but I was the first one to bust, so I don't know what that is all about.
Y'all might as well
You know
do a
what happened
threesome.
there.
Wait,
Shit,
y'all
fuck
gotta
it.
fight?
Put it on
Straight
OnlyFans.
away, everyone saw through what
Y'all
was
already
going
leaked your
down.
sex tape.
Because now that the drama was his meal ticket, continuing to behave in this way made things all more lucrative for him. Building your first baby mama career off dissing your second baby mama is crazy. This is one of the main areas in
Nah,
which
for
failure
real.
is not only valid, but a
True.
logical outcome. Because for a while now, it has gotten more attention than his music. Just look at his numbers. The Hollywood Unlocked interview with Jaden pulled in 3.3 million views in just 10 months. Then the tracks with Jaden that fueled the beef with Christian pulled in over 6 mil. But it's been a long time since a Blueface track, which wasn't connected to his ongoing baby mama drama, did those kind of numbers. While he is arguably a bigger name now than he ever was, it's
Yeah.
for all the wrong reasons. Rather than being viewed as a rapper, he's basically no different than any online influencer who is best known for their exploits rather than anything that really contributes to the world. Even those who are using him for surefire views on their platform flagrantly don't respect him as an artist either.
And 3 Blueface songs, but this fucking interview is over.
I got it. Bust Down Tatiana. Bust Down Tatiana featuring Cardi B. Respect my clippings. It's getting hard.
Marco, don't fuck around, bro.
Actually,
don't fuck around.
You know what's crazy?
Don't ruin your fucking interview.
I'm not.
As his relationship with Christian got increasingly volatile, a child came into the world in the form of Christian Jr. But he will likely never know a normal child because at the moment...
Yeah, he'll never be. I think he'll be a spectacle.
That there isn't more conversation
They son is gonna always be a spectacle.
All the dysfunction people were
the birth
celebrating in regards to Blueface and Krishan. They both ended up in jail.
Yeah.
Bro, it's literally like a Tekashi situation.
But I feel like there's not no conversation about that. Like,
yeah. And not because of the snitching.
People wanted to see it. It's toxic. They wanted to put it on TV, and now they both arrested. Nobody said
her son gonna always be a spectacle.
Jail, and now nobody says nothing. Like, where's the Zeus Network now?
These days, it seems like the culture got what they wanted from
I
them.
wouldn't dare let my baby mama
of their personal
have birth on her camera.
Squabbles. Now that they don't have a steady stream of their content anymore, it's easy to ignore them entirely and further their slump into irrelevance. The real victim here is the kid who's going to have to grow up and see their name plastered all over countless pieces of content and media, including this one, which details how unfit his parents were to care for him. Besides, his behavior with his other child already showed he wasn't mature enough to handle one kid, let alone two. He even had Child Protective Services called on him after mocking his son for not being interested in stripping.
Kind of nigga gay or some shit?
There's booty cheeks out here. You in here looking for chips and Slim Jims or shit. You ain't gay, is you? Huh? Are you gay? You ain't gay, right? My man. My dog.
Now left with his career on hold and a lofty sentence hanging over him, what's become clear is the man who brought this to the door is him. Even his close confidants like Whack 100 believe he has no one to blame but himself.
I totally had to stay out of Vegas while we were fighting this case. Well, Rock wanted to come to Vegas. Blueface tells her, Whack told me I gotta stay out of Vegas. You know what she does. Oh, it's Whack this, Whack that, Whack this is Whack that. He fight and brings his ass to Vegas.
With this latest wake-up call, his mom apparently thinks that he's coming to his senses, even as the judge sentenced him to 4 years.
And if you was in the courtroom, you heard Jonathan take accountability. You heard Jonathan sound like Jonathan. He's in his right frame of mind. We didn't get the verdict that we wanted today, but we got some closure. We got new beginnings, and we're all hopeful for this to go by smooth and quickly.
However, if a recent phone call posted online is any indication, it doesn't really seem like he's taking things seriously. In fact, he almost seems to be enjoying it as if it were some kind of reward.
What's your mental like? You straight?
I'm in my environment, I'm always soaked up in the depth to it, so it's like a little break from responsibility, honestly.
What have you been doing to like pass your time?
Watching TV, eating burritos, and using the phone.
Damn, it ain't good in that bitch.
An undisclosed girlfriend, he spoke friendly about how the prison system works for him.
This spread's gotta be hella good. We got a lot of money
As a
on.
man with kids, baby mama, and a formerly lucrative career, people can't believe what they're hearing. I did 5 years in prison. The fact that he isn't doing anything constructive with his time is mind-boggling. No type of self-help to be a better person.
I mean, he already done made it, so it's like...
He hasn't learned a damn thing.
But he can lose it all, you feel me?
It's impossible to argue that Blueface hasn't made his bed. Now it's up to him to try and see if there's a way out of it before it's too late for him to escape with a career left.
Like, God, y'all gonna make ways out of it, you know what I'm saying? Out the Sky Adam. What's going on with Blueface face?
I'm here, and we have Blueface and his mother Klarissa in the office. And as I say so often, I am just a reporter. Miss Klarissa is upset because of this video. New footage surfaced of Blueface from jail with new face tattoos. So she left him a lengthy message through text, and then she went on to blast that private message online. She wrote, "Your kids are suffering. Javon's confidence has fallen, and you play arts and crafts on your face. Your father wasn't as sad as you are right now. You better start praying and put yourself together. You are more than a lame-ass jail ninja. You a child of God and father of 3. You about to piss me all the way off because you wasn't supposed to turn out like the rest of them fatherless, weak-ass, crybaby-ass losers. You have to feed these kids until they graduate college. Get your shit together, little boy. And that's on period. But that isn't the only thing upsetting Miss Klarissa today. Marriage rumors.
I know nigga happy in jail.
Today that Blueface and Christian Rock tied the knot.
Nigga like he having the whole fucking blast in that bitch.
Is from now on behalf of the Harvey family, we would like for y'all to officially put some respect on Miss Christian Malone Porter's name. She is his wife. It has been confirmed.
Boy, this gonna be crazy as hell, nigga.
They've been married since he's been in Click City.
Tweety bird out here wildin', bro.
So
Come to find out, Klarissa sister, Carletta, was the one responsible for these rumors. In response, Klarissa said, "My own sister thirsty for clout. Now let's see how she reaped from trying to rob my family out of
that's the one she was talking about in the original video. Okay.
Because an aunt would never use my son's union for evil.
Damn,
the most painful
that's
part
crazy.
of being a celebrity is the envy of the family members. I still don't know what she's mad about. I was 12 years old when I left her with her mother's husband, and she ain't say nothing about him touching her until she was 30 years old. Y'all mad at the wrong person. The news is they lied on her and him. They are not married. Stop wishing bad things on young people you know are not meant for each other. You will never catch her bragging or using hers as weapons. These people are so mad because not one of us give a funk about what y'all got going on. John don't even know you. Only seen you a few times in life. Now all of a sudden you want to use his marriage as a weapon of destruction. It's really sad. They keep trying to use Krishan as an evil weapon. First they use her child as a get back. Now a
Damn, that's how I get that bag.
In love. Why everything used as a weapon of destruction? The whole shit is sad. I would never want my most valued moments to be used as a weapon
That's
of
facts. I wouldn't
If
either.
it's not her, it's the people around
But
her.
you can't put it all on the
Pray
internet,
for John's
though.
family, and not one of them prayers included them. Why is the world such an ugly place for people who have nothing to gain or lose? Watch the people closest to you. I win even when you think I lose. You all let me know what you think in my comments.
Boy, what the hell? That nigga having a whole fucking vacation in that motherfucker. Boy, what the hell? Fuck is he doing? Blueface said he feel like he at the cribbo right now. He don't want to get out that motherfucker. Damn. Blueface said, fuck it. Shit. He said he gonna buy him his own real estate in jail. Shit. He gonna buy his real estate, his home, his vacation cribbo. Shit.
So I'm locked out right now in the cold because one of them hating ass heifers at my husband's job gonna tell him I'm acting like a little hoe on the internet. Would y'all tell him that is not... Babe, that is not that. I'm trying to tell you, it's just comedy. It's just pure comedy.
Yeah, people don't understand comedy these days.
Does not make you... Don't listen to them people. I've been doing this shit for 30, 40, 50 years. Don't these mother suckers know I know how to do this? Ain't nothing new under the sun, baby. Nothing. And you still ain't gonna get it.
Damn, I ain't gonna cap. We did see the booty pics. I ain't gonna cap. We did see the booty pics. You feel me? You feel me? We did see the booty pic. If it came down to it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap. Crook. Hey. You feel me?
The gorgeous, the one and only, period. Yeah.
If that thing firm.
Of hip-hop, the rise to fame can be just as rapid as the fall. One moment you're being recognized on the streets, memes are being made about you, your tracks are going viral on the charts, and you're swimming in money and success. But the next moment, all of it can vanish. In this video, we'll dive into the story of Blueface, one of the most meme-worthy rappers of his time. He burst onto the scene with hits that quickly became popular on social media, but then faced a series of problems that gradually destroyed his career. We'll explore how the artist rose to the top and how his own decisions led to him losing almost everything, including his financial success. Sit back and relax, we're starting. Jonathan Jamal Porter was born on January 20th, 1997, in Los Angeles. The future artist attended several elementary schools before moving to Oakland with his father. The neighborhood where Porter lived couldn't be called the safest place, especially with the active presence of criminal gangs. Although his older brother got drawn into criminal life, Porter was more focused on his studies. In high school, he played the saxophone.
We played the saxophone? I played the trumpet. in that bitch.
The artist's real love was American football. Jonathan actively participated in school games, where he was the starting quarterback and led his team to championships. He was so good at football that he was often invited to play in professional matches. However, in 2016, Porter fell into a prolonged depression and quit professional sports, returning to his hometown of Los Angeles. The future artist saw no prospects in his life and got involved with the criminal gang Schoolyard Crips. He had known them since childhood, but only began actively participating in their activities after leaving football. Becoming a gang member, Jonathan tried to balance crime with work. His last job was at Home Depot, a chain of hardware stores. After his firing, the future artist spent all his free time dealing with illegal substances. There is very little information about his arrest during this period of his life, but it is known that Porter was arrested in 2016 in Santa Clarita, although no details of the case are available. That summer, the artist shortened his stage name to simply Blueface and released his debut mixtape titled Famous Crip from a young age. The rapper showed a strong interest in music, influenced by artists like 50 Cent, The Game, and Snoop Dogg. In 2017, he launched his own career under the nickname Blueface Bleed'em. His stage name was a tribute to the Crips gang. It's believed that his first track was Deadlocks, but this isn't entirely accurate. A few months earlier, the artist had uploaded 6 tracks to his SoundCloud, recording over free beats from YouTube. Recognizing his potential in music, he quit his previous activities and reduced his involvement in the gang, fully diving into his new career. According to legend, the rapper began to gain attention after being invited to a recording session by his friend and producer, Laudiano, initially to pick up a phone charger. Before leaving the studio, he was called to a rap battle. The result of that session became the song Deadlocks, which brought him his first taste of local popularity.
I ain't turning down nothing. I turn nothing into something, little baby.
The release contained 8 tracks, including the original version of Thotiana. The first sensation was the video for the track Respect My Crippin' on the World Star Hip Hop channel. The track quickly went viral on Twitter due to Blueface's high-pitched voice and offbeat rapping. YouTube comments are still filled with jokes and jabs at the artist. The success of the video boosted the popularity of his other tracks like Thotiana and Next Big Thing.
Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down.
During this period, Blueface began earning significant
It's
amounts of money
crazy how you get locked up and you gone. Everybody was like, oh, he was a good rapper.
Contract with Cash
And then
Money
before that,
Records.
they all like, he
While
was
the exact
trash.
figures
Like,
of the contract were not
he was so
disclosed,
wishy-washy.
it's estimated that at the peak of his success, his earnings exceeded several $1 million. After signing with the label, the artist posted a video on social media showing him in a studio with Drake and Quavo, presumably announcing a collaboration. However, to this day, no collaboration has materialized with either artist. At the end of the year, Blueface solidified his status as a breakout artist by releasing a new track titled Bleed It, which came with a video on Lyrical Lemonade and garnered a record-breaking 2 million views in 24 hours. As of today, the video has over 118 million views and 1 million likes.
Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Slide, if I don't drop something, I can't leave it.
The video became so iconic that Cole Bennett decided to commemorate it during the filming of a new video for Babytron.
Fabric. Kicks on my feet, bitch, they bleeding. Sliding, if I ain't drop something, I ain't see it.
Blueface's popularity continued to rise throughout 2019. At the beginning of the year, his track Thotiana entered the Billboard charts for the first time, reaching the 75th position. The song was released as a remix featuring YG, along with a music video. The following week, he released another remix featuring Cardi B. On streaming services, the two remixes
that's how
are
it goes
presented
half time,
separately,
you know what
but
I'm
there is
saying?
also a
That's what
third
people do, man.
version that combines all
You feel
three.
me?
In the video,
Sad,
Porter
you know what I'm
references
saying?
his past as a football player, portraying a high school senior who disrespects his coach due to his desire for fame and women.
Cardiana, I was home with my kid, Mamiana, real bitch, I don't.
As Blueface's popularity grew, so did his financial status. Porter bought a bunch of chains, one of which cost $20,000 and had the face of Benjamin Franklin on it, got veneers, and didn't hesitate to spend money on new cars. At that time, Blueface collaborated with the then freshman rapper NLE Chopper and recorded
shit
a
is
remix
crazy,
to the viral
nigga.
hit Shot a Flow. Porter's signature appearance quickly went viral and became a meme.
He had him a cold, I knew that boy was a hoe. Blueface, baby.
Later, Blueface released a music video for the track Stop Cappin', which broke his
Gang,
personal record, gaining over 5
yeah.
million views in the first 24 hours. Thanks to funding from his label, he managed to shoot the most cinematic video of his career and solidified his position in the hip-hop industry.
Stop capping. I'm really popping. How can I slip if I'm the one doing the mop?
Soon after, the artist dropped another mini-album, Dirtbag, which featured Rich the Kid, Lil Pump, and Offset. That same year, Blueface became one of the main freshmen of 2019, according to XXL magazine, and participated in a cypher with YBN Corday and Rico Nasty. In In just 2 years of his career, Porter achieved phenomenal success, with his tracks selling millions of copies and big-name stars lining up for features with him. By 2019, the artist's net worth was estimated at more than $4 million. In December of that year, Porter sparked negative reactions after posting a video in which he stands on the roof of a black SUV, throwing cash to a crowd of people in Skid Row, a notoriously poor area in Los Angeles. Although some viewed it as a generous gesture, others criticized it as inhumane.
Damn! I mean, he's smarter than what Yak did. Yak threw $100,000 in the middle of the ocean.
By the end of the year, it became clear that his career was heading toward instability. Blueface was releasing new songs and videos, but they weren't achieving the same level of popularity as Thotiana. Critics began to point out that his style was becoming monotonous and accused him of being unable to evolve as an artist. Furthermore, his behavior on social media began to attract more negative attention than his music. Despite the continued success of Thotiana, Blueface's earnings began to decline. He was still making money from touring, but his income from streaming and sales was decreasing. This marked the beginning of his financial difficulties, which we will discuss later. Sensing the fluctuations in his career, the artist launched his own show on OnlyFans, called Blue Girls Club. As you might guess, the show was about women fighting, which took place right in the rapper's house.
We still pretty strong, nigga. We still
The fights were just part of a broader reality show where the girls' lives were followed, with their main goal being to capture Blueface's attention. Drinking games, adult toys, matching tattoos, and even physical fights were common elements of the show. One of the participants, named Malone, lost her front tooth as a result of an argument in the house. In March 2020, Blueface released his debut studio album, Find the Beat, referencing the memes about his offbeat rapping style. The album featured major industry figures like Polo G, Gunna, and DaBaby. It ranked 39th on Billboard's hip-hop albums chart. However, despite high expectations, the album sold poorly, moving only 12,000 copies in its first week. Most Blueface fans blamed the poor stats on the fact that Lil Uzi Vert released the long-awaited Eternal Atake the same day, overshadowing Porter's release. Even Uzi himself expressed respect for Porter and praised the album, offering to collaborate in the future. That same year, Blueface was featured on the remix of the suddenly viral track Moonwalkin' in Calabasas by DDG. To this day, it remains the most popular track in both artists' discographies, with over 300 million streams on Spotify and 120 million views of the music
I don't know how
video
niggas go broke these days. Unless the label just put the niggas in a 720 deal.
West Coast artist, One Take J, one of the leaders of the modern West Coast sound.
Niggas pockets on a diet, catfish niggas lying. Nigga, you tried it. I do this without trying.
At the peak of his popularity in early 2020, Porter bought a mansion in a luxury neighborhood in Los Angeles. The total area of his property was over 3,500 square meters, and he purchased it for $1.2 million.
Blueface's mansion in Los Angeles. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got something really special for you.
I don't know Blueface mansion like
one of the most luxurious mansions in Los Angeles.
It might, I don't know.
Trust us, you don't want to miss this. We've all seen celebrity homes on TV and
Blueface probably fucked it up. Who knows, man? Blueface crazy in the bitch. Him and Chris Sean.
Rapid rise to fame and
y'all remember when Chris Sean went to Blueface's house and destroyed it?
Problems that overshadowed his career. These issues followed him throughout his journey, often casting a shadow over his creative achievements and public image. For example, in 2018, after a man attempted to rob him at a gas station in Newhall, California, Blueface shot at the suspect's car and was later arrested and charged with shooting at an occupied vehicle, a felony in California. Blueface was released on $69,000 bail on November 18th. In February 2019, the rapper was arrested again for illegal possession of a firearm after law enforcement found a loaded, unregistered gun on him. After the decline of his music career in early 2021, Blueface tried to regain his position by releasing another track with DDG and collaborating with hitmaker Cowboy, but these efforts brought little success.
NL Chopper, not DDG.
Any opportunity to return to his former glory. In June,
he wanted to fight NL Chopper though, before he went to jail.
Fish and Soul. The rapper himself eagerly shared the story of how he bought his establishment. On his way to Miami, his car was stolen, and without thinking much, he decided to buy a new one. While he was shopping for a new Mercedes, he got extremely hungry and decided to stop at a place across from the dealership. According to the artist, he had to pay double for the place because the owner had already made a deal with another buyer. Looking back, it's funny to see how the artist threw money away without much concern for his career, not realizing the surprises fate had in store for him. That same summer, the artist debuted in amateur boxing. Blueface fought TikTok star Kane Trujillo and won a clear victory by the judge's decision. In an interview with TMZ,
that dude was ass
too. That he had never done boxing before.
But did y'all see when that motherfucker jumped in the boxing ring trying to fight him? The fans? Niggas be hating in that bitch.
However, Blueface's boxing career didn't take off. In 2022, he was scheduled to fight several times, but due to personal conflicts and his controversial behavior, he was removed from professional fights and denied a license. A few years later, in 2023, he did manage to fight again and secured a win against TikTok influencer Ed Matthews. Blueface's personal life, full of dramatic events and conflicts, had a significantly negative impact on his further career in both boxing and the music industry. Many of his personal arguments were made public and criticized by social media users. This in turn affected not only his
I've been saying that. I know that was a nigga, but
reputation
the more
as
you
an
keep on
artist.
playing it, I
We
don't
want to
know.
focus on how Blueface went from being one of the biggest new stars to a rapper whose
You know,
name will
trans
forever
these days,
gather
you never
dust at the
fucking know,
bottom of the
man.
hip-hop drawer.
Yeah, the wild
Blueface's
motherfucking
personal
place.
life holds many interesting details. Earlier, we told you about how the artist had his own show on OnlyFans. One of the 16 participants became his future girlfriend. Initially, during his reality show, Blueface signed 2 girls to help launch their careers and feel like a producer. One of them particularly caught his attention, Chrissian Rock. In the show, Chrissian stood out for her energy, emotional
Who is
nature,
that
and
bitch?
loyalty to the rapper, which drew him to her. The relationship between Chrissian and Blueface can rightfully be called one of the most toxic and abusive on the internet. Their romantic relationship lasted from 2020 to 2023 and was filled with trashy events, sometimes even escalating into fights with family members. In the beginning, things were going well. Blueface actively promoted Malone's music, and she was getting decent streams on platforms. Her first track was Lonely, recorded with Porter. In July 2021, Blueface and Chrissian started appearing publicly together, but rumors of problems in their relationship, including accusations of infidelity by Blueface, began to surface. A few months later, Chrissian was arrested after stealing Blueface's G-Wagon and trying to flee from the police. Later, it was speculated
Damn,
that she was trying to
Goofy.
drive to rough terrain.
Got a whole bunch of drugs on that time. I go
This was the
crazy.
first serious incident in their relationship to receive widespread
Tweety
attention.
Bird on the
girl
run.
explained her actions by saying she saw the artist with another woman,
Look at
which caused her to have an
Bird.
emotional breakdown. In February of the following
like
year,
Tweety
their
Bird in that
relationship
bitch.
became even more strained. Chrissian was arrested again after another conflict with Blueface in Los Angeles. This time, the incident involved charges of public disturbance and aggressive behavior by both of them. However, Chrissian continued to claim that their relationship
Chrissian,
remained
head
strong
ass.
despite the conflicts. In May, Chrissian Rock was arrested again in New Orleans. The charges included receiving, possessing, or concealing a stolen vehicle, as well as drug possession with intent to distribute. Blueface did not support her during her arrest, which greatly increased the tension in their relationship. 3 months later, Chrissian Rock got a tattoo of Blueface's face on her neck. This demonstrated her attachment to him, sparking a wave of discussion among fans, especially since their relationship remained unstable. One of the most well-known incidents occurred in August 2022, when a passerby recorded a street fight between Blueface and Chrissian in Los Angeles. The video went viral and confirmed the serious issues in their relationship. In the video, you can see Chrissian pulling on the rapper's shirt and hitting him in the face. Blueface didn't take long to respond, hitting her back and knocking her to the ground. It was reported that after the fight, the couple went home together. According to Blueface, he had seen Chrissian texting other guys on her phone, which sparked the altercation. He called her a SLRT, and they began fighting. A month later, Blueface had a physical altercation with Malone's father. It's known that Chrissian had previously fought with Blueface's mother. Surveillance cameras captured the moment Malone's father was the first to hit the rapper. In the second part of the video, Blueface retaliated and knocked the man to the ground. After the incident, Blueface wrote on social media, "Now I'm her daddy."
That's
fall,
insane.
The couple appeared on a live stream with Kai Cenat,
If somebody
where
did
they
that to
behaved
me,
very
nigga, I'll be looking for a
In one of the
reason.
videos, Chrissian Rock threw a chair at
Give me the tool,
wall,
head
damaging
ass.
it. She justified her actions by saying Kai is rich enough to fix it. After that, the
That's
artist and his
crazy.
girlfriend had another conflict that nearly escalated into a public fight. The root of the
That's
argument was
wild.
Chrissian's jealousy. The expression on Kai Cenat's face says it all.
What kind of question was that?
So it was a girl?
I'm trying to relate to bro.
Why are you relating?
I told you I took self-defense classes.
Bro, what are you relating for?
I told you I took self-defense.
What the fuck is that, dwarf? Cosnas found somebody shorter than him on the bitch.
I'm trying to relate to bro on a lower level. I'm trying to relate to bro on a
Wait. You say lower level.
He
High up here.
He playing.
You can tell she drunker than a motherfucker in that bitch.
During this period, their relationship
She drunker
continued
than the
to
whole
worsen.
motherfucking ocean,
In one
bitch.
of her Instagram live streams, Chrissian revealed that Blueface was constantly cheating on her. Despite this, they remained together, which surprised their fans. In January
Right.
2023,
Nigga.
Chrissian announced that she was pregnant. This
like need
revelation
an SOS
further
call in
strained their
that bitch,
relationship as
nigga.
Blueface expressed doubts
stray
about being the
jacket.
father of the child. The artist repeatedly claimed that Chrisian was seeing other men, which only worsened the situation. In one of the videos, Chrisian can be seen crying after finding out about her pregnancy.
I'm deciding to keep it, obviously.
The kid look nice, I ain't gonna tell.
I'm with my family. And we're gonna have the big baby shower.
You goofy ass.
In that same month,
Looking
Blueface
ass.
released a new track titled Dear Rock, which was a confession to his beloved. In the track, Porter apologizes to Rock for the violence against her father and expresses his feelings over
That's
a melodic
insane,
beat.
bitch.
In the middle of the track, Rock herself appears and shares her thoughts about their relationship.
Blueface, baby.
She had to fight somebody's uncle, shit.
Hey, Daddy.
In February, the couple increasingly made headlines due to new conflicts. They openly spoke about each other on social media, and their fans grew more convinced that their relationship was harmful to both. In March, Chrisian Rock announced her intention to have an abortion as she couldn't cope with being pregnant by Porter. She also stated that Porter regularly cheated on her and denied being the father. Chrisian was seen again with bruises on her face, sparking discussions about physical abuse in their relationship. However, she continued to deny that Blueface had ever laid a
Knock the
hand on her.
motherfucking
In July
goofy out of her.
2023, Chrisian and Blueface appeared on the show Crazy in Love, where they publicly discussed their relationship. This episode was especially difficult for them, with Chrisian speaking about the constant cheating and arguments. In the interview, they talked about their attempts to improve communication and stop public fights, but their relationship remained under the public scrutiny.
The bottom of my
What
feet.
you hit low for?
I'm stuck. Very much stuck.
You're not stuck with me.
I know. Stuck with a child.
Amid constant disagreements, Chrisian increasingly voiced her willingness to raise the child alone if Blueface didn't want to be involved.
But she wasn't
Nevertheless,
about to
they
try to
stayed
do that.
together. In September, Chrisian gave birth to Porter's son. Blueface became a father for the fourth time. His girlfriend named the boy Chrisian after herself. The artist did not attend the birth and didn't seem to view it as a joyful occasion. The birth of their son temporarily improved their relationship, but things remained uncertain. By October, Chrisian Rock had returned to her music career and, alongside freshman Lil Mabu, recorded a diss track aimed at her ex-lover, titled Mr. Take Ya Bitch. In the track, Lil Mabu takes multiple shots at Blueface, criticizing him harshly. Later, a music video was released, where Chrisian and Mabu mock Blueface together.
Yes, I took his lady. I like Bluefaces,
Wow.
so I took his baby.
Later, rumors spread online
Like
about a romantic
Caucasoid all up on the
relationship between
motherfucker.
Mabu and Chrisian, though no evidence ever surfaced. In January of this year, Chrisian got another tattoo of Blueface's face, this time right on her own face. The absurdity of the situation is overwhelming, considering the
bitch did that
background of their
to her
relationship.
face,
The
but I'll be like,
relationship
bitch,
between
you gotta
Chrisian Rock and
go.
Blueface is a prime example of how public
Ain't no
relationships
damn
can
way,
turn
you
into a
gotta go.
spectacle where hatred and conflict overshadow love. Public fights, arrests, and brawls became
I don't give a
catalysts
fuck.
for Blueface's reputation. He was condemned online for
Crazy
violence
ass.
and indifference toward his child, and the wave of hate seemed unstoppable. However, in addition to his personal life, criminal issues also contributed to Blueface's career decline. As we mentioned earlier, the artist had been involved in illegal activities since his youth and openly admitted his affiliation with the Crips gang. Aside from the previously mentioned arrests, Blueface frequently found himself in trouble with law enforcement for other incidents. In November 2020, Porter was arrested for violating a weapons ban that had been imposed during his 2019 court case. The police found a weapon on the rapper, and he was detained, but soon released on bail. In September 2021, Blueface was involved in a public fight at a California club. This incident occurred after the rapper allegedly punched a man in the face during a conflict. The police later investigated the case, but Blueface avoided serious consequences as the case did not proceed due to a lack of evidence. One of the most serious incidents occurred in Las Vegas, where Blueface was arrested for attempted murder. According to police, on October 8, 2022, Blueface shot at a man in a parking lot near a Las Vegas nightclub. The victim claimed that the shots were fired after an argument involving personal insults. Surveillance cameras captured the shooting. In November, Blueface was arrested by a group of police officers and SWAT in Las Vegas on a warrant for assault with a deadly weapon. Porter and his girlfriend, Chrisian Rock, were sitting at a restaurant in Las Vegas when 6 to 8 undercover police officers approached them and arrested the rapper.
They got
Oh, yeah,
Blueface
yeah,
out
yeah.
here, bruh. And Krishan. They robbing them.
Face right here, yo. That's Blueface. The undercover cops just pulled up on him, bro. They got him. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Look, that's Blueface right there. And Krayshawn. They just got his ass and threw him down.
Get the fuck out. Head out. Yo, chill out. Everybody relax. What is he doing? What did he do? But what did he do? No, he does not. What did he do, man? Come on, like, let's just, like, y'all could have talked to him. He was gonna run away. Like, come on, man. Hey, yo, y'all didn't need to. Come on, that's just the same dispensary that. Nah, that. No, that's not the right way, bro. Like, come on.
What's going on, guys? He's always here. What's wrong?
They talking about he has a warrant.
Yeah, but he's always here.
I know that. That's ridiculous.
Hey, brother, you see your phone?
Are you guys all together?
No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Literally wasn't doing nothing, man.
The police also added charges of attempted murder with a deadly weapon. Shortly after his arrest, Blueface was released on $50,000 bail, but a trial was looming. As part of the trial, video evidence of the shooting was presented, showing the rapper firing at a man trying to escape in his truck. According to reports, the conflict stemmed from an argument over minor insults and inappropriate gestures. The trial continued.
Yeah, that's
Blueface,
that dude
defending
who,
himself, claimed that he shot in
you shot
self-defense
last
due to a
dude,
threat
the
from the
dark-skinned
victim,
nigga.
insisting that it was an act of self-defense. However, the prosecution argued that his actions were excessive and unjustified. The trial for the Las Vegas shooting was still
Yeah, it's a
ongoing,
good-ass
with
fucking wing,
Blueface
right?
remaining
Yeah.
free on bail. At this stage, no final verdict had been reached and the case was still under review. But that didn't last long. On October 3rd, Blueface was sentenced for the 2022 shooting. The judge sentenced the artist, who had attacked Kentavious' trailer near a Las Vegas club in October 2022, to 3 years of probation. This meant that any minor offense could lead to Blueface being arrested and sent to prison. The man Blueface attacked mocked the musician on social media and even posted a mocking selfie from the courtroom.
Thank you for your time here today and letting us know
Big
how
dope.
you feel about it.
He didn't get no fuss. He wanted all the clout.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. You may take your seat if you wish to stay.
That's insane. You snitched and you took a
It seemed
picture
like
of him.
now would be the time to stop. All the fights with his girlfriend, public brawls, and probation were doing the rapper no good. His reputation had been steadily declining. New tracks weren't gaining streams and albums weren't selling, but this didn't stop the rapper. Very soon, Blueface violated the terms of his probation and was arrested again. This time, the artist couldn't buy his way out with bail, and he was sentenced to 4 years in prison. The artist's team not only launched a corresponding campaign in support of the rapper, but also released an album aptly titled Free Blueface. The record contained 7 tracks, including 2 collaborations with his longtime friend DDG and Kevin Gates. Blueface's manager is confident that the artist will be released within 10 months if he behaves well and avoids conflicts. However, given that he previously violated the terms of his probation, the manager's words don't sound very convincing. Recently, a new mugshot of the artist surfaced online. Fans have expressed concern that the artist has lost his way and have sympathized with his 4
He
children.
look worse than that now. He got all tattoos all on
Blueface's
his
career
face.
rise turned out to be quite brief.
Look like Doodle
His
Bob in
musical
that
achievements
bit.
soon took a back seat to news about his personal life and legal troubles. As early as the end of 2019, following his initial legal issues, the artist faced a series of incidents and arrests that have continued to this day. His relationship with Christian Rock had an even more significant impact on his career, marked by constant public scandals. Public fights, arguments, and accusations against the artist proved to be destructive to his image. Instead of focusing on his music, Blueface was drawn into ongoing conflicts that attracted media attention and hindered his creative growth. With each new scandal and arrest, public attention increasingly focused not on his music, but on his personal life. Blueface became a figure symbolizing the destruction of success through aggression and an inability to
I thought
handle fame.
he can maintain it, man.
His
Once he
legal
get back
issues
out,
diverted attention from his artistry,
get back on
and
that
the public
grind.
began to see him more as a tabloid
He
star
can do
and
it,
the
man.
face of toxic relationships rather than as a musician.
He just let
By
the
time he
outside
signed with
world
rapper
crash him
Birdman's
out
label
again.
in 2018, Blueface's net worth was estimated at $4 million, and he was buying expensive jewelry, cars, and real estate in large quantities. As of 2024, his net worth is estimated at $5 million, but he no longer owns much real estate and has has been earning for the past 2 years primarily through scandals, trashy shows, and old releases.
Damn.
His new music is not popular at all. Recent releases aren't selling. He hasn't been on the charts since 2019, and the public only criticizes him. But the blame lies with the artist himself. By neglecting his career due to his careless attitude towards legal processes and public quarrels with his girlfriend, he essentially signed his own downfall. Although Blueface still has a loyal audience that continues to support him, his name is now more associated with drama and conflicts rather than music. His fall from the top of the music world serves as a striking example of how personal problems and criminal incidents can destroy an artist's career, even if they had all the chances to become a legend. Today, Blueface remains more of a symbol of missed opportunities than the vibrant hip-hop star he was just a few years ago. His case serves as a reminder of how important it is not only to have talent, but also to manage the challenges that fame brings. The rapper still has a chance to rehabilitate and return to the spotlight, provided that after his release from prison, he focuses on music rather than scandals and crime. In any case, his career is not entirely over.
Alright, back. So y'all see from that bitch, man, if Blueface trying to be doodleball, man, Blueface been up in that bitch for like 3 years, bruh. You know what I'm saying? He been up in that bitch for 3 years, man. Hopefully, sooner than later he get out. You know, they trying to get that nigga they gave him 3 years. So, he been up in that bitch for like one year, basically. I think he been up in that bitch for like 1 year. So hopefully he get out that bitch soon, man. They been having drama. We seen when Christian Rock came out that bitch, she changed. You know what I'm saying? She not up in the public no more. She ain't crashing out. You know what I'm saying? She done changed her life around. You know what I'm saying? She doing a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But Blueface, this nigga Blueface be on some nut shit. You know what I'm saying? They got the face tattoos going crazy. You know what I'm saying? He at home in that bitch. Like it's a 4-star mansion. He got his own room service. He getting self-serve pizza in that bitch. You know, he eat wherever he want. He got the buffets. He can call whenever he want to in that motherfucker. I be like, hey, he living life in that bitch right now. But hopefully he get back out that bitch, man, make some money out, support his family, and keep his career alive. You know what I'm saying? As long as you stay in jail, man, you know you don't want to stay in jail for too damn long in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Because that can fuck up your whole career, man, you know? But, you know, that's what, you know, sometimes you got to go through that pain and that struggle, you know, to make you a better person, to understand what you can lose out on, you know what I'm saying, if you don't have it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know Blueface don't want to be in that bitch looking ass, but, you know, sometimes we got to do what we got to do to better ourselves and get the future starting right, man. So, hey, his mama spoke on it. Christian Rock and his girl, I guess Jaden, I hope they do what they do. You know, you never know with these hoes. Last time we heard Christian Rock was getting hit while he was in jail. I don't fucking know, man. You know, these hoes they do, and Jaden was getting hit while he was in jail. I don't know. Unless this is an open relationship, I don't know at this point. But hey, you never know, man. We out this bitch hood, outside crip shit.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.